Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another video. All right, so before I get started, I wanted to say a thank you to a viewer of mine who sent me something super neat. So I wanted to say thank you to Sally who sent me this really cool hairdryer. Now, if you watch and know Tammy Anderson, you will know she has the exact same hairdryer. And when she got it, I said, we can't get that stuff here in Canada. I said, they don't have it. I checked Amazon. They didn't have it at the time. Walmart doesn't sell it. And then lo and behold, I get an email from my viewer and she says, oh, I just bought this hairdryer. I said, it's the same one Tammy uses. I said, we can't get that here. And guess what? She sent it to me. So thank you so much. This thing is tiny, teeny, tiny. So I'll show you the box. And it's actually Drew Barrymore. It's a Drew Barrymore hairdryer. So I'm excited to try it. And this is going to be perfect to try on the little tester canvases I do, because it does have a much smaller concentrator, but it's the right size. Look at that. It's the right size. It's just smaller. So this will be perfect for my little canvases. Not for my big ones, but I'm going to try it next time I do a little canvas. So I wanted to say thank you for that. I'm very excited. Now, Tammy names all of her hair dryers. She calls this one Flow. I don't name my hair dryers. I said to Tammy, I said, I should call it something, then they can be related. I don't know. I'm just being silly. So anywho, thank you for that. I wanted to mention quickly, don't forget, Crystal Resin now has casting resin on their website. It's great stuff. It's used a lot for silicone molds, and it's not used to top coat your canvases. That's not what it's for. You can get the regular resin for that. This is used for putting in silicone molds, which I'm currently working on a few, halfway. I'm doing something fun, and you can save, I have a code going on where you can save 7% off the website. So it's code Kanella 7. And you can save 7% off. Not the typical 5, you can now save 7. And I think there's only a few more days left for that sale. So check out the website. They've got so many new things on the website. They have gold flakes, leaf flakes, and silver flakes, all kinds of stuff. Last thing I wanted to say really quickly, I want to say thank you to everyone who continues to go onto my son's YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, my 10-year-old son has a YouTube channel where he features his model trains. And so I go on there every time he does a video and I read the comments from my viewers who go over there and check out his video and leave like the sweetest comments. I can't thank you guys enough for continuing to support my son. It really means a lot to me and it really means a lot to him. He is about 900 viewing hours away from the 4,000 threshold he needs to get where his channel needs to be. So for all of you who have been helping out and running his videos while you're cleaning, cooking, working out, doing whatever it is you're doing, for those of you who have been running his channel in the background and just letting the videos play, it really helps his channel and it helps the hours grow. So for those of you who've been doing that, I just wanted to say a really big thank you. And he says thank you too. For those of you who'd like to check out his channel and his playlist, I'm going to put it right up here at the top. You can click on that and just let it run. And I would be forever grateful. It's a mom asking help for her son. So that's just me. Okay, I am going to get started on today's pour. I don't know how it's going to turn out because I'm using the bad Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White, but I'm trying to tweak the recipe, trying to make sure I can try and get it to work. So I'm going to try it. And it's going to be on a big 16 by 40 inch canvas. Why not? Let's try. All right, everybody, welcome back. So as I mentioned, this is a 16 by 40 inch level 3 gallery wrapped canvas. I buy all my canvases from Michaels. A lot of people ask me that. They are all from Michaels. And so what I'm going to do today is wispies, but in a different pattern. I'm going to try a different composition this time. I figured I'd try something different. Now I'm using the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White, and you can see I've put red marker on this one, and it says new paint. So this is the bad stuff. but I've mixed it differently. So I've mixed it 180 grams Floetrol. I did 70 grams of paint and 5 grams of water. Okay. So that's what I did. So I added more Floetrol, a little less paint, and then a smidge of water. Is it going to work? I really don't know. It should. Like, I mean, it's still pretty thick. The problem is it's so thick that sometimes it's going to be hard to blow out. But you know what? I'm tired of doing teeny tiny canvases. And so I wanted to do something bigger. So I'm going to try it. And you know what? If I have to scrape it, I will scrape it. And I'll start back from the drawing board until Michaels can get their act together or figure out what's going on with Artist Loft. And hopefully I hear back from them this week. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I tripled the ratios enough to fill the bottle. So, because I'm going to need a lot of it, as you can see. And I'm going to spread this out and I'll be right back. All right, everybody. So I have flooded the canvas. Now, before I forget, if you have commissioned a piece from me and it is a white based background or even a split color background or anything that has to do with white, do not worry. I will not use Artist Loft. I will use Amsterdam paint for your commissioned pieces. I had a client email me and he's like, please don't use Artist Loft. I don't like the white cells. Don't worry. I will never do that for a commissioned piece. I will continue to practice and I will continue to test out ratios until I get it right. However, if I am doing a commissioned piece for you, please do not worry. I will not use this stuff. I will use Amsterdam. But speaking of the Artist Loft, I did have an amazing viewer of mine email me and tell me that she had the bottles with the 2019 date on them. And bless her heart, she is sending me her 2 bottles. So that is super, super, super kind. I'm very, very grateful for that. Okay, so colors I'm going to use tonight. Let's start with that. So we have Indanthrene Blue by Holbein. Then I have Iridescent Blue-Green by Pebeo Studio Acrylics. Then I have Quinacridone Magenta by Golden. Haven't used this in a long time. Then I have 24 Karat Gold by DecoArt. Then Iridescent Violet Blue by Pebeo Studio Acrylics. Then I have Permanent Blue Violet by Amsterdam. And topping it off, I have Metallic Cobalt Blue by Artist Loft. Now these are colors almost similar, maybe 1 or 2 changes. I've used before in a pour a long time ago, and it's a very, very popular color combination because as soon as I do it, the painting sells immediately. It's just such a beautiful color combo, but I wanted to try it again, but do a different design, a different composition. So that's what I'm aiming for with this one. So I'm going to try and remember what my composition was. So let's start. I believe, because I put my, can you see my red lines? Can you see my red marker? You can see this one, but you can't see that one. So let's go here and here. Oh, Kanella, don't put your tip of your bottle into your paint, you silly gal. All right, and then I'm going to do a wispy and a wispy. So completely different composition on this. And it's going to be a lot of hopefully negative space here in the middle. So I figured I'd try something different, and I'm going to load on the paint because obviously the base paint is a lot thicker than I'm normally used to. And I want to make sure I can try and get the colors to flow as best as possible. So while I'm doing that, story time. So last weekend, it was like the hottest weekend to date, or hottest day even, that we had so far. It was like, with the humidity, I think 37 degrees. And now we're Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So we took the boat out on the lake for the first time this year. And it was an absolute zoo. It took us an hour to launch the boat at the marina because it was so busy. I wish we were lakeside and just had our own, you know, boat slip or whatever you want to call them, but we don't. So it took us an hour to wait our turn to get our boat in the water. We had fun on the boat, and then it took us an hour to get out of the boat. So it was quite the ordeal. So we were pretty tired. You know, we were out for a long time. Lucas was in the boat and getting all the life jackets, you know, put away. And I said, you know, Lucas, don't worry about it. Let's just go. We were already had the boat up. We were in the parking lot. People were all over the place. I said, just, we'll do it later. Let's just leave it on the floor of the boat. And like we always do, because we live 5 minutes away. We don't live far. I said, just leave it. We'll deal with it when we get home. Well, wouldn't you know it, somewhere between the marina and our house, which is like 2 kilometers away, his life jacket flew out of the flipping boat and we lost it. And we got home and Matt's like, my husband's like, where's Lucas's life jacket? I said, it's in the boat. And he's like, I see Sophia's, but I don't see Lucas's. And I could not believe it. I was so angry. And Lucas was pretty upset because it was $100 life jacket. And he's used it maybe 5 times. And he's like, see, I told you, Mommy. And I'm like, oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I felt so bad. And I was so angry. So I jumped in my car, retook my steps all the way back to the marina. Do you think I found it? No. Somebody probably found it, picked it up, and kept it for themselves. So it was gone. And I couldn't believe it because we've done that before many, many times. Left the life jackets in the boat and just came home. Well, obviously someone had other plans for that life jacket because it flew out of the boat and bye-bye life jacket. So I was pretty disappointed. And right now you can't find life jackets. You can't find anything. Everything's sold out. So don't even get me started. Anyways, story time's over. Let's blow this out. So I'm going to start in the negative spaces and work my way. And I'm going to cross my fingers and my toes that I can blow this out and it not be too thick and give me a hard time, or else I'm going to be bringing out maybe a little hair dryer there or my little mini world's smallest blower. But let's go. Let's see what happens. All right, so how many of you noticed how long that took me to blow that out? It's extremely hard to blow that out. I'm not happy with it. However, So like I mentioned, I added 5 grams of Floetrol per batch. And I have 3 batches in that bottle, which means there's 15, not Floetrol, water. I'm sorry, 5 grams of water per batch. And there's 3 batches in this bottle, which means there's 15 grams of water in there. Now, typically in there, with my normal old paint, there would have been, 30, 60, 90 grams of water in there, okay? So definitely a lot harder to blow out. However, I love the colors. I love the cells that are in here. I'm just gonna have to play with it now. And that's not what I want to do. I like to blow it out and be done with it. I'm loving the composition of this. So I'm just going to have to work on it a little bit more. And quite frankly, I may add a little bit more water in my next trial run. And if that still doesn't work, or I get too many white cells because I've now added too much water, I'm giving up until Artist Loft and Michaels figure out their you-know-what and get their act back together. And then once they, fix it, I'll come back to Artist Loft. But until then, I might just have to... I'm going to move on to Amsterdam and just buy a bunch and suck it up, and it is what it is. But like I said, I have 2 bottles coming from a viewer of mine, so I'll at least be able to use those in the meantime. But yeah, it's too thick, too thick. So watch me fix this and blow it out and fix the composition. So be right back. All right, guys, so there you go. You saw in fast speed me blowing it out and fixing some composition here. There was a lot of the metallic cobalt blue in here, so I blew some of the blue into it. Overall, I'm really happy. I love it. Now, I'm not happy with the white. I'm not. It's, it's not easy to blow it out. And I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. So for those of you who are new and doing it, it's going to be very difficult and probably a challenge. So I suggest changing paints if you are using Artist Loft and, you don't want to work with a thick base like this. Switch it up. I'm going to order some Amsterdam paints. But I'm also going to wait for the 2019 bottles that my lovely viewer is going to send me. But until then, I'm going to keep trying a little bit. All right, I'm going to fix the edges as best as I can, and I will be right back to show you guys a close-up. All right, everybody. So I've gone ahead, cleaned up my sides, added more paint along the edges where it needed it. I scraped the drips. Now, I wanted to show you guys something interesting. So I mentioned that on the sides, I've been using the old paint in the squeeze bottle that has all the water in it. And you can see here, look what's going on here. You see that? So I'm going to have to fix that up. But I wanted to show it to you guys before I fix that up. Like, I got to fix that up. But look at the cells that are happening on the side. Not on the top, but on the side. And that's because it's the old paint that's got all the water in it. So again, that just goes to show you that the old version, the new version of Artist Loft is really messed up. So yeah, I'm gonna order some Amsterdam and start working with that for now. And I still have to do the Owatrol and the Aussie Floetrol. Yes, I know. Please don't kill me. I am very, very busy. Just bear with me. Okay, so back to this lovely painting. There it is in the whole view. Now let's move up and check it out. I mean, in a close-up. So I'm really happy with it. It's got some beautiful cells, and there's, trust me, a lot of shimmer happening in here. So, and I love these colors. Absolutely love. Like, look at that. That's amazing. So this is where I was talking about up in the corner. Lots of white cells there, but it's okay because it's just here in the corner, and I'm okay with that because the rest of this is really pretty. There we go. So there's the one side, and I got the negative space that I wanted. That was the goal I was trying to achieve with this composition, and I really like it actually. I'm really happy with it. So this piece, oh look, there's going to be definite shimmer there. This piece is available for purchase if anyone is interested. I'm loving the colors. If you'd like to purchase it or any other of my pieces, you can email me at canellaciraco@gmail.com. All right, so let's turn the lights off and check out the shimmer with the flash. All right, we've got the flash on and the shimmer definitely, oh, look at that. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of shimmer in here because there's the 24 karat gold. There's the metallic cobalt blue. The Iridescent by Pebeo have a lot of shimmer to them. So this piece is going to shine, my friends. Once it gets a top coat of crystal resin, she's going to be a beauty. All right, so there's the one side. Let's just pan over to here real quick. Yeah. I really like it. I like it a lot. Look at that. Lots of pretty shimmer going on. It's so pretty. All right, let's turn the lights on. All right, everybody, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video and another tester of mine on a bigger scale this time. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. If you have any questions about the Artist Loft, feel free to ask in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer you guys. Like I said, still extremely thick base here, people, and not very easy to blow out, that's for sure. So next painting is probably going to be with an Amsterdam base, and I'll figure out the ratios for that because obviously it's different. But yeah, everything you need to know is listed in the description below. Check out the links below for discounts, crystal resin, lowly Veffy discounts. Everything is listed below. If you shop on Amazon a lot, I would greatly appreciate it if you used my Amazon link in the description below. You could be buying anything. It doesn't have to be paint supplies. It doesn't have to be paint related. You can buy anything you need on Amazon. But if you click on my link in the description below to get to Amazon, it actually helps me tremendously. So for those of you who shop on Amazon, that would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget to check out my son Lucas's channel. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, guys, please like and subscribe. If you are not already subscribed, hit that red subscription button and that notification bell. Until next time, my friends, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.